Hi, I'm Jason Kraus, Director of Vehicle Acquisition and Lease Structuring here at Mike Albert. My associates and I wanted to provide you with an update on the current state of cars, pickups, vans, and sport utilities as we transition from model year 2024 to model year 2025. There's some positive signs pointing towards pre-2020 levels. Order to delivery, or OTD, is still extended from 2019. In model year 2024, we've seen this averaging 4.4 months, and compare that to 6.0 months in 2022 or 3 months in 2019. Production levels, as measured by the seasonally adjusted rate, or SAR, continue to improve, forecasted to reach 15.9 million units in 2024. Now, this is up from 14.4 million in 2020. It's still well below the 17.1 million produced in 2019. Some specific types, like cars or sport utility vehicles, well, they're back to average production dealer inventories. Other types, like pickup trucks and vans, they're improving, but they still tend to be low in stock. In particular, demand for 2024 vans still far exceeds the current production, and fleet managers are frankly struggling to find fleet configured vehicles. For owners purchasing model year vehicles, you want to keep in mind that incentives in 2025, those really should closely mirror what you saw in 2024. May vary slightly based on the manufacturer. Feedback by vehicle segment based on model year 2025 details published today. Well, if we look at cars, sport utility vehicles, and full-size pickups like half-ton, three-quarter ton, 1 ton, they all appear to be on an open order basis. And so the good news here is allocation does not have to be awarded for most of the OEMs. The bad news is that order banks are unlikely to, while they're unlikely to quickly close this year, you don't want to wait 4 more months to get started on executing your model year 2025 plan to obtain the desired trim and specifications. Specific to full-size SUVs, keep in mind that General Motors is on an allocation basis for model year 2025 for models like Traverse, Tahoe, Suburban, Yukon, and much more. In mid-size pickups, cargos, vans, and hybrids, those models could still be challenged depending on the manufacturer. So flexibility is really the key for your model year 2025 plan in these vehicle segments, not an all-in strategy. Mid-size pickups, a quick run through here, model year 2025, Toyota Tacoma, that's going to be available on an allocation program basis. While Nissan Frontier, that order bank is open and is available on an open order basis. You'll just need to be moving much quicker if you're looking for things like Frontier in an S trim level, as demand is definitely going to outpace supply. Model year 2025 from General Motors, the Chevrolet Colorado and the GMC Canyon, I can tell you that those factory orders, they've already been 100% allocated, even before the order banks officially open. So if you really want these models, it's going to have to occur by buying out of stock or locating those units for dealerships, which, keep in mind, is going to be at a higher price point than a factory order. And for model year 2025 Ford Ranger, we don't have the details. They've not yet been published. Directionally, if we look at model year 24, it was on an allocation program. And for non-national account clients, 7 units was what you could order up to for the entire year. Model year 2025 is likely to be on an allocation basis for Ranger, likely with a higher unit count. For cargo vans, we take a look at model year 2025 Ram ProMaster, where the order bank is on an open order basis and open at this point in time. And it's open with a big increase in production in terms of capacity, as well as greatly improved logistics. Mercedes-Benz Sprinter has the order bank also on an open order basis, and they feature a 24-week order to delivery timeframe coming out of their Charleston, South Carolina facility. The model year 2025 Chevrolet Express and GMC Savannah from General Motors, both available on an allocation only basis. The order bank won't open until the latter part of August. And for Ford on the model year 2025 Transit, that's not yet been published. Again, directionally, if we look at model year 2024, that was on an allocation program. And for non-national account clients, you could order, eventually got up to as many as 175 units that could be placed. We think that model year 2025 will continue to be on an allocation program basis. We just don't know what the volumes are going to look like yet. If we take a look at hybrid vehicles, some hybrid options are available on an open order basis. Things like model year 2025 Toyota Camry, which is now only offered as a hybrid, and for the first time ever, offered with all-wheel drive. Additionally, Other open order basis models include Hyundai Elantra, Sonata, Tucson, and Santa Fe, both in a hybrid and plug-in hybrid variant. Or a model year 2025 Volvo, the XC60, XC90, and S90 T8 variants are all plug-in hybrids. Toyota is going to continue to offer several other model year 2025 hybrid models, including things like Highlander Hybrid, RAV4 Hybrid, RAV4 Prime, a plug-in hybrid, and Sienna on an allocation basis. There will also be several model year 2025 models offered on an open order basis, in addition to things like Camry. So if you look at Corolla Hybrid, Corolla Cross Hybrid, Prius, Prius Prime, again, another plug-in hybrid variant, Tacoma Hybrid, and Tundra Hybrid, all available on an open order basis. And Ford has just announced offering up to 10 units of either hybrid or plug-in hybrid versions of model year 2025 Escape for those with a fleet code. We're still waiting on the details for the Ford Maverick for model year 2025. And model year 2025 marks the fourth year of Honda offering a fleet program as well. Hybrid options from Honda include the Civic four-door and hatchback hybrids, as well as the CR-V hybrid and the Accord hybrid. Lastly, let's take a moment to talk about compact vans. North American production has stopped over the past few years for compact vans, and it's likely going to be a few more years until an electric vehicle variant of these vans returns to the marketplace. In the meantime, mileage on your compact vans in your fleet is likely increasing, likely along with it, maintenance expenses. In the interim, you have options. And those options are based on payload and frankly what you're transporting. If you have more payload and or perhaps you're transporting hazardous materials, maybe chemicals, you might want to consider a mid-sized pickup truck and have upfit on it. A cap added on the back of the bed with a pull-out drawer can quickly turn these vehicles into a workhorse for your fleet operations. If you have less payload, maybe small parcel delivery, consider a compact or mid-size SUV with upfit, folding the rear seats down to maximize the space and also increase the residual values later, adding a partition for driver safety, and different floor and organization options. These SUVs would improve your fuel economy versus your existing compact vans. You could also upgrade from a compact van to a full-size cargo van, perhaps one with a low roof, like a model year 2025 Ram ProMaster, with a low roof and the 118-inch wheelbase. Or you could go with the model year 2025 Ford Transit, again with a low roof. If you have more questions, contact us at mikealbert.com. Thanks.